No, so the corollary in the lending world is you'll talk to people who've been in the industry forever, and they're like, I will never give up my loan officer license, and I will never stop doing loans, because if I can always do loans, I can always make a living. And it's like, yeah, but if you're always doing loans, you're not doing the next thing. And I remember I was it was a pretty impactful event, but Darren Hardy, who was the former publisher of Success Magazine, I think he's former, haven't read it in a couple of years, but he was talking to us, and he said, if you look at highly successful people, and he's interviewed hundreds of them, he said they'll only do three things, and they'll work it down. But he says if you look at the very top of it, they'll only do one thing. And so, what are you, the best in your team, company, best in the world at? Dan Sullivan calls it unique ability. Darren Hardy, there's the one thing is another book that's out there. But that's, what is the one thing that I do for my team better than anybody else? And for me, giving up doing loans was really radical, because everybody in the mortgage industry does loans up to the highest levels in the industry. They just never stop doing loans, and giving up doing loans freed up a ton of my time. And I boiled it down to, like, all I should be doing is talking to loan officers that either work with me already or should come work with me, which is recruiting and retaining loan officers, right? So coaching loan officers, helping their jobs be easier, or bringing them onto the team to help the team grow. And if all I do is talk to loan officers, that eliminates the ability for me to do a loan. It eliminates the ability of me to talk to the copier man, to order office supplies, to go to a closing, all those things. And I could spend my time just focused on the highest, dollar producing activities. And then when I was able to delegate that to where my business partner became the better coach, he actually was better at me at coaching and recruiting. That's when I'm like, hey, it's time for me to go. You don't need me anymore, because that was the one thing I was able to do better than anybody else. And now we've worked together long enough. You get my vision, you get my values, my culture. You're buying into it. You refine them to match yourself, and you're better at it than I am. So, bring that guy up behind you, that girl up behind you that gets better than you at your one thing, and then you realize it's time to go.